house is a museum. When people come to see him, they really are a scream. The Addams Family.
Neat. Sweet. Petite.
Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I will put the description down. I didn't have time to put the description down. I want to go over this profound topic, okay? And I realized that it is getting out of hand. Everything's getting out of hand. God knows everything getting out of hand. So, make a long story short, I want to go over this topic again. I guess they're going to put it in law that you cannot speak your mind. You can't tell the truth. And I want to know, in America, where did we go wrong at? And again, why is it that we cannot speak our truth? For instance, if you believe that you are, biology. If I believe I'm a woman, right? And that's what my DNA says, and that I could have a baby or whatever, but if you tell another gender or race that, you could get put in jail. So I want y'all to listen to this profound statement. Listen to this broadcast, and then we're going to go over it, because I just don't understand why is it got to be America that just can't be truthful. Now, I understand that people got a personal issue within themselves, and it's self-afflicting. But when you're sitting up here being like delusional, and you're sitting up here like putting people in jail because they said, hey, you was born a man, you was born a woman, even if your choice is being made, you can't just sit up here and tell scientists or lock a scientist up or lock a professional, because remember, they went to school for this stuff. I don't know. And I'm thinking probably a lot of professionals, a lot of people that actually, went to school would never thought in a million years they'd be going to jail just to tell you the truth about your biology or about your DNA. And now we live in a time period. What you going to school for? What is we getting these degrees for if you could not specify what the role is if you're going to school? So for instance, if you're a doctor and you're going to school for a doctor, common sense, you got to identify if you're a man and a woman, what's between an atom and an apple. Apple and the DNA. You know what I'm saying? A difference between an apple and an orange. You see what I'm saying? Now, you got some scientists take an apple and an orange and try to erupt it and try to infect it and see what they come up with. But remember, an apple is in their kind, an orange is in their kind. So if you're a doctor, and let's say you've been wanting to be a doctor, you finally going to school to be a doctor or a medical doctor, or medical professional, how you use the terms, you telling me those people go to jail because they sitting up here telling you you're a man, you're a woman, you're a girl, you're a boy, you have a penis, you have a vagina. That is crazy. That's truly crazy. And I'm starting to believe that the gay community is really not accepting who they are. They could pretend, they could cancel you, they could shut you down, but I don't think I'm starting to believe they got serious mental issues, serious insecurities, because for this woman to be sitting up here going to jail for 3 years because she told them, hey, I went to school for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not that she's not against of what they want to be or what they become, but if she going to school for this stuff and it is written, just listen, take a listen to this foolishness. If you cannot hear this video, then I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna merge this video with the video so you can hear. Just take a good listen. And remember, this is the show, and this is my new baby. This is my new show called The Hornet's Nest. The Queen Hornet's Nest. Not only controversial stuff is already being stirred up, but we want stingers. And hornets stingers is most deadly than a wasp. No, swasp bees is vicious. But take a look, and I want you to hear, and I want you to give me like your background and your thoughts and your critical thinking on this. So just come on in and listen and check it out.
Biology, but on speech, on conscience. You're not allowed to say obvious things. Here's an example. A self-described feminist in Norway called Christina Ellingsen is facing a 3-year sentence in prison. She's facing the possibility of going to jail for years because she affirmed the reality of biological sex. Specifically, Ellingsen tweeted that men cannot be lesbians. You probably never thought about this in any depth, but it's technically true. She also said that men cannot become mothers. Now, again, that's true. But in Norway, as in all of the West, the truth is no longer a defense. Norway is now investigating her for hate speech. We, of course, immediately wanted to talk to her. Christina Ellingsen joins us tonight. Christina, thanks so much for coming on.
Now, I stopped that video to say, that's very strange, again, and very rare, because this lady went to school for this stuff. And what it's kind of shocking me, this ain't no blue story. Okay, let's put that in there and see what happens. This show ain't no damn Christmas. Now if you doing some 3 years and shit in jail, damn. You going, oh, I hope that woman don't go to jail. Oh, Lord. Let's see what they're talking about here. Now, listen very closely. My audience, my social media audience, my critical thinker, people with some serious wisdom, people that want the truth. Let's hear what's the outcome out of this. This is some new shit now. Now, listen.
This is one of those stories, and Norway is obviously a highly civilized country. I think it's the richest country in the world. A lot of great people in Norway. It's hard to believe this is real, and so I just want to check, are we leaving anything out?
No, that's right. This is the case. I've been, well, you can't defend women if you can't define what a woman is. And all over the world, stating biological facts is considered by a lot of groups as being directly hateful. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've been stating the obvious fact that men cannot be women, men cannot be girls or mothers or lesbian. And now I'm facing the risk of 3 years in prison.
Tell me how the country of Norway, again, a country to which we give every benefit of every doubt, filled with good people, beautiful place, but are you celebrated as a hero by people who still believe in science and free speech? Are people supporting you?
Well, a lot of people are supporting me across the entire spectrum of political, religious, everything. But a lot of people are also considering me on level with someone who's calling for genocide. I've been compared to everything from a fascist to a Maoist to a supporter of Westboro Baptist Church.
Let me stop right there. So basically, because she went to school for this, she was trained to identify, like I said, a difference between a man and a woman. She's going to jail. They label her as a terrorist? Genocide. How did we get to this point is what I'm saying. Even this video might be called, it don't make no damn sense. Let's wake the hell up and let's be real. Let's be serious. And somebody be like, well, who is you? I'm going to check their ass. I don't have a problem checking them. And I'm going to let them know, if you contact me, any social media outlet, I'm going to have to not only give you my horny stings, but I'm going to let it be known I can't take you seriously. Because this woman is sitting here about to go to jail. Not because she committed murder. Not because she's a child molester. She's not in a black market. She's not stealing organs. She's not in pedophilia. She's not a murderer. She ain't doing nothing in that sort. She ain't even a crime lord, a drug lord. She ain't even a prostitute. Okay, she ain't a thief. Well, she might be, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, she ain't committed no crime to be going to jail for no 3 damn years or better. So, that indicates to me, damn. That's all I can say is damn. Damn. That's all I can say. Now, I don't know what Baptist or church religion got to do with the LGBT group. I think the LGBT group or all these damn groups, it's causing problems where they don't have to be. They're making the situation hard where they don't need to be. And blaming the church and blaming scientists, blaming real people. Because remember, you're not an animal. You're a human being. So, if you're a human being, anybody that's sensible will look at a man, look at a woman and say, hey, you're a human being. You're born a man, you're born a woman. Now, if you want to put a dress on or you want to look nice, pretty, whatever, I don't think that's people's problem. I think people's problem is when you're being delusional and foolish. And you're causing somebody a freedom and shit, all because of what? All because of what is what I'm trying to understand. And now they put in this big category, this woman. And to me, it sounds like she a damn Jesus Christ. Let's hear what this woman got to say and listen closely.
Which I don't even know what it is. But basically, on the entire spectrum of everything that's bad in the world is being hurled my way. Absolutely. But also a lot of support.
Are you surprised? I think you're on, I'm just guessing, but I think you're on the left. I don't think you're a right winger. I think you're from Norway. Are you surprised by all of this?
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised because this has been in the cards for a long time. If you can't talk about biological reality, it's unavoidable. This is simply unavoidable. But yeah, no, I align myself with radical feminism. I've been voting on the left all my life. Now I'm much more critical to what they are actually saying, and it seems like all parties in Norway are supporting this pseudoscience.
Scary. We know the feeling. Thank you for joining us tonight, Christine Ellingson. Very much appreciate it.
I don't appreciate it. All I can say is damn. Give me your thoughts. Or let's chime in together. Somebody need to reach out to me and tell me. All I can say is damn. Somebody need to damn, enlighten me. You heard it for yourself. Be aware. Don't forget that I, Queen of Cleveland, okay, Mother of all nations, is letting you know what it is. Be safe.
That men are not women, no matter how they dress, no matter what kind of shoes they have, no matter what they paint their nails. So this is an attack not just on biology, but on speech, on conscience. You're not allowed to say obvious things. Here's an example. A self-described feminist in Norway called Christine Ellingsen is facing a 3-year sentence in prison. She's facing the possibility of going to jail for years because she affirmed the reality of biological sex. Specifically, Ellingsen tweeted that men cannot be lesbians. Probably never thought about this in any depth, but it's technically true. She also said that men cannot become mothers. Now, again, that's true. But in Norway, as in all of the West, the truth is no longer a defense. Norway is now investigating her for hate speech. We, of course, immediately wanted to talk to her. Christina Ellingsen joins us tonight. Christina, thanks so much for coming on. This is one of those stories, and Norway is obviously a highly civilized country. I think it's the richest country in the world. A lot of great people in Norway. It's hard to believe this is real, and so I just want to check, are we leaving anything out?
No, that's right. This is the case. I've been, you can't defend women if you can't define what a woman is. And all over the world, stating biological facts, it's considered by a lot of groups as being directly hateful. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. I've been stating the obvious fact that men cannot be women, men cannot be girls,
yes,
or mothers, or lesbian. And now I'm facing the risk of 3 years in prison.
tell me how the country of Norway, again, a country to which we give every benefit of every doubt, filled with good people, beautiful place, but are you celebrated as a hero by people who still believe in science and free speech? Are people supporting you?
Well, a lot of people are supporting me across the entire spectrum of political, religious, everything. But a lot of people are also considering me on level with someone who's calling for genocide. I've been compared to everything from a fascist to a Maoist to a supporter of Westboro Baptist Church, which I don't even know what is. But basically, the entire spectrum of everything that's bad in the world is being hurled my way. Absolutely. But also a lot of support.
Are you surprised? I think you're on, I'm just guessing, but I think you're on the left. I don't think you're a right winger. I think you're from Norway. Are you surprised by all of this?
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised because this has been in the cards for a long time. If you can't talk about biological reality, it's unavoidable. This is simply unavoidable. But yeah, no, I align myself with radical feminism. I've been voting left all my life. Now I'm much more critical to what they are actually saying, and it seems like all parties in Norway are supporting this pseudoscience.
Scary. We know the feeling. Thank you for joining us tonight, Christine Ellington.